I don't want to sound like a bad child, but I hate my mother. I know the word hate is a strong word, but that's it. Every time I look at my mother, something inside me burns. The woman everyone calls beautiful, the woman everyone admires. To me, she's a harlot. There's hardly a rich man in Lekki she hasn't been with. Her name opens doors, not because she's honorable, but because she's known for the bad thing. I remember when I was in SS1, my classmate, Tenny, bullied me. She shouted in front of everyone and said, "No wonder your mother sleeps with my father." The whole class laughed, and I wished the ground would open and swallow me. When I got home, I asked my mother. I wanted her to deny it, to tell me it was all lies, to fight for her dignity. But she looked me straight in the eyes and said, "Yes, I did. I'm doing what I'm doing because I want you to have a better life." That sentence broke something in me. From that day, respect left my heart. I only look at her with disgust. No wonder she drives a G-Wagon and dresses like she's 25 when she's 35. I used to think she worked hard for her money. I didn't know her hard work was between men and bed sheets. Now, I'm 17. I've just finished high school. But imagine this. The same woman who sleeps with different men is now telling me I can't have a boyfriend yet. Can you imagine that kind of hypocrisy? She told me how she was raped in Oron at 18. How she struggled while she was pregnant. How she had to sell fruits on the street to feed me. How she did what she had to do to survive. But please, was I there when she was raped? I didn't ask her to be raped. I didn't ask her to trade her body for comfort. If she wanted a better life for me, why didn't she hustle like other women? Why choose shame? Now she's offering to send me to the United States to further my education. And honestly, I'll take the offer. Not because I'm grateful, but because I need to get away from her. But something happened that night. That night changed everything. I woke up around 1 a.m. to get water from the fridge. The house was quiet, except for a soft sound coming from the sitting room. I walked closer, and there my mother was. She wasn't talking to anyone. She was on her knees, weeping. Her wig was off, her makeup gone, and her voice trembling. "God, please forgive me. I know I've done terrible things. I just didn't want her to suffer like I did. Please don't let my past destroy her." For a moment, I froze. My heart didn't know what to feel. My chest tightened. For the first time, I saw my mother not as a harlot, not as a sinner, but as a woman who had been broken by life. She wasn't proud of her choices. She was surviving them. I didn't go to her. I just stood there, watching, trying not to cry. In that moment, all the hatred in me didn't disappear, but it began to shift. I realized I had judged her without ever truly knowing her pain. The next morning, she smiled like nothing happened. She asked what I wanted for breakfast and told me to start preparing my documents for the United States, but I looked at her differently. That smile she wore, it wasn't pride anymore. It was pain wearing makeup. And before I left for the United States, she looked at me with tears in her eyes and said, "I will leave that life behind. I promise you I will never go back to it." Her voice cracked when she said it, and for the first time, I saw a spark of the woman she might have been before life wounded her. I didn't say much, I just nodded. But as the plane took off that day, I whispered a silent prayer, not for myself, but for her. And I thought to myself, maybe not every sinner is proud of their sin. Maybe some people sin because that's the only way life lets them breathe. But one thing I know is that she never stopped trying to make sure I didn't end up like her. Sometimes, survival wears shame as clothing. And until you felt hunger, fear, and loneliness the way she has, maybe you'll never understand. I still don't know if I love her completely, but I understand her now. And maybe that's the beginning of love. We're quick to hate the people who bleed for us in silence. Before you judge your parents, try to know their story, because some scars are not from sin, but from survival. Some people didn't choose the life they live, life chose it for them. You're not in position to judge your parents. Just try harder so you won't end up like them.
Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe to the Stories.